Hi and welcome to my channel. So for me, the best thing about being in the UK is access to the opportunities that you have for career progression as well as personal development. And this is where apprenticeships come in. Look, I've got good news today because there are so many organizations that have currently opened vacancies for people that want to be paid to become a qualified nurse. So this is a 2-year program and it is the best way at the moment for you to get paid, to work and study at the same time, and upon successful completion of the course, you will be a qualified nurse. Look, these are opportunities I wish existed when I moved to the UK and I paid £30,000 to become a qualified nurse. This is why I'm so passionate to make sure you're aware of these opportunities and you go for the best option, and you are saving that money if you do have it. And if you don't have money, you're not struggling and thinking, oh my goodness, Melvis, I'm broke, I haven't got anything, how do I study in the UK, how do I become a nurse, how do I do this? No. So in today's video, this is what we're going to talk about. And if you're new to my channel, you're obviously welcome. If you are a returning subscriber, as usual, I do appreciate your time. But before I even get into the nitty gritty, I need a commitment from you. So leave a comment in the comment section and say, Melvis, I will implement this. I'm not taking this time, this precious time, to share this information with you so that you can watch it as any YouTube video and do nothing about this. I expect implementation from your end after watching this video. So leave a comment and say, Melvis, I will implement this. Also, if you need to contact me personally, privately, I know that there are some people that watch videos like this and they're like, hey, Melvis, where do I get started? I don't even know what to do. I'm running around like a headless chicken. If you are in this position and you need that tailored guidance, that one-to-one support, check the comment section below and you're going to see my contact details. That's my WhatsApp number as well as my email address, so that if you need to get in contact with me ASAP, then once you watch this video, obviously you want to do that so that you can apply, because these opportunities will not wait for you. Like I said, they are currently open. The application window is very, very short and you need to make sure that you're ready when they become available. And that's why I always share videos beforehand to say these opportunities are coming up, get ready. So how ready are you for this opportunity? I hope you are. And so what is really happening, obviously, with all this? So I also have a free newsletter, by the way. If you're watching this and you're thinking, hey, Melvis, how do I get to hear about these opportunities when they're coming up? If you join my newsletter, which I've dropped the link in the comment section below, it won't take you 20 seconds, by the way. You simply drop your name and email address and you're part of the newsletter. And then I send information to you about the best visa sponsorship jobs in the UK, career progression, opportunities in the UK, which is what I'm really passionate about. Because as somebody that I started my UK journey 13 years ago, I was working as a carer in a care home. I did, I've done domiciliary care, I've done support work, I've done all sorts of carer jobs you can think about. And I said to myself, this is not the end of me. I need to do more. I was earning about £16,000 per year working full time. I was like, hell no, I need to do something about this. And right now, by the way, I work as an advanced nurse practitioner, which is the most senior nursing job in the profession. So I've worked incredibly hard over the years. I'm incredibly proud to be a nurse, and I'm a huge advocate getting everyone to get into nursing, because I have firsthand experience the opportunities that nursing has to offer in the UK or any country for that matter. So if you're watching this, whether you're out of the UK or you're already in this amazing country, let me tell you, if you've not considered nursing, this is an open invitation from me to you to say, look, you should consider it, because there are many courses you're going to study, get a PhD, get lots of masters, and guess what? You're still going to end up in a care home as a carer or in domiciliary care, and you're going to be asking yourself every day, how did I get to this? How did I get here? And how do I get out of it? You're going to feel so stuck because the job simply consumes the whole of you and you don't even know where to get started to get out. It is a terrible situation to be in. I'm saying this out of experience, out of absolute empathy for those of you that are currently going through this predicament. It is not easy. Look, it is tough. I'm telling you this because there are people that are working, from 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. at night and are being paid for 3 hours every single day. Like, it is ridiculous. In a so-called developed countries, I mean, none of this should be happening. But if you follow the things that I talk about, you go for opportunities like this, you're going to get out of that situation. That's why I like to emphasize on this, to stress on it, to make you realize that there is something better. This is not the end. And so, with these nursing opportunities, how do you therefore apply? And most importantly, what are the requirements? Look, when it comes to requirements, because it's an apprenticeship, which means that you're going to be supported to work and study at the same time. You don't obviously have to be a nurse. You don't need to have experience. You don't need to have any background in healthcare. If you've got experience, that's an added advantage, obviously. You need to be able to clearly articulate how your experience makes you a better candidate than somebody who's got no experience. If you already have a degree, that's also another advantage. I'm not saying you need a degree, but what I'm trying to say is many of us are very learned, but we don't know how to use the knowledge from other sectors to bring to a new sector in order for us to have the advantages from what we've already done. That's what you need to be thinking about with this opportunity. By the way, do share this with your friends, loved ones, colleagues. Encourage them to put themselves forward because you're going to be starting this course in September of 2024. And there are lots of universities, by the way, that are offering this program. There's Sheffield University, there's Plymouth University, there's Manchester, Birmingham, Leicester. Look, all of these universities offer the course. The thing is to take time to apply through those accredited programs and companies that are going to support you to pay your tuition fees. Because the best thing about apprenticeships, obviously, is that you're not paying any tuition fees, but they're going to pay you 24,000, it's almost 25,000 pounds per year to study this course, and your employer will pay your tuition fees. So you go to university once a week, and then the rest of the time, 30 hours a week, you're wherever it is that you're working. And so when it comes to the application process, that's something that you want to make sure that you're the best candidate. And by the way, if you're not aware, I do have a private career coaching program where I offer one-to-one tailored, individualized and personalized guidance with, transitioning into nursing. You're an overseas nurse. You're like, hey, Melvis, how do I get back into nursing in the UK? Or how do I get a job in the UK? Or you're looking for visa sponsorship, or you're switching from a student visa from another sector into healthcare. As we know, with the whole dependent saga, the higher salary thresholds, healthcare, NHS, that's the place to be now. And I don't want to be biased. It's just how things are going in the UK. And by default, you need to gravitate towards the opportunities because where the opportunities are, that's where you should go. Sometimes it's not about what you like, what you want, what you enjoy. Society doesn't care about all of that. Society is looking, what do we need at this point in time? Do you have what is needed? So that's how you should be thinking. And if you're enjoying this content, by the way, hit that like button below. It lets me know you enjoy content like this, and obviously I should do more. If you've got any questions as I'm going along, I get very passionate about this nursing, and I can go on and on, off tangent and all that, but that's the beauty of it. When you know that something is right and you're oozing with pride, just sharing that opportunity and encouraging your brothers, sisters, and everyone else to join, it's very, very amazing. And that's why I absolutely love nursing. And by the way, this just came to me. I'm going to be collaborating with the Nursing Times in the UK. They've got a fair coming up. I'm gonna be sharing, information about that. If you're on somebody who follows my Facebook page, you would have seen that. So I'm gonna be the main speaker at their London event in June. I'm gonna provide more details for that, which I'm really looking forward to. So I'll be collaborating with them to support student nurses in the UK career progression, people that want to get into nursing, healthcare workers, because it's just great. It's what I love to do, So again, if you're wanting to apply for these opportunities, what should you do? Very important question. If you're sat there thinking, Melvis, you're yapping about these, but how do I apply? So for you to apply, you need to check on the NHS website because they are the ones that can afford the funding that is needed for opportunities like this. And in case you are not aware, it costs about £180,000 to sponsor a nurse to successfully go through a nursing apprenticeship. So this is something that is a massive investment. And so when you're applying, you want to really make sure that you put the points straight, succinct, sweet, neat, as to why you're the best candidate. Very highly competitive opportunity. It's saving you tens of thousands of pounds because if you are studying nursing in the UK, if you're a home student or a UK citizen, you're going to be paying over £9,000 per year to study. If you're an international student, you're going to be paying on average £17,000 per year. which means that by applying for an opportunity such as what I'm sharing in today's video, you're saving. How much do you think you're saving? If nursing is 3 years and you're supposed to pay 17,000 times 3, how much is that? You're saving tons and tons of money. And so when you see apprenticeships like this, if it takes extra effort to apply, all of that extra effort is nothing compared to the advantages you're going to have once you're successful. And like I say, these opportunities, you're going to be starting in September of 2024. So this is something that you should get very excited about, get all of the requirements together. And like I've said, when you find these vacancies on the NHS website, obviously, as I've said, go through thoroughly, check that thoroughly, make sure that you understand what the requirements are and that you're able to meet all the deadlines as they are stipulated. Because when something is competitive, you need to be the best. I'm somebody that if I'm going for an opportunity, I'm going for an interview, I'm applying for a job, look, I don't sit there and I think, oh, I just have to be the best I can be. No, I want to be the best of everybody that is there. And if you're a member of my private coaching program, obviously, then you know what I'm talking about. In our live session on Thursday, we're going to again dissect these opportunities because these are brand new, and like I said, the application window is very, very, very close. So you only have a few days to apply and then they close once they are advertised. Which is why if you need that support, then obviously I'm here to support you. Go through your application, make sure that it's spot on, make sure that you're meeting the requirements and you're able to really express the fact that actually you deserve this opportunity to be funded to go for this, to become a nurse. So again, these are all opportunities that you should definitely be applying for, whether it's for yourself, for your loved ones, for your kids. If you've got kids, especially you're in the UK, you want to be getting them to gravitate towards these opportunities. It's not just about you. You can go to school with your child. I mean, when I studied nursing, I always say this, we had a lady who graduated at the age of 62 and she's still working at the moment. She's waxing strong, she's working, she's loving the profession. And there are people that are going to watch this video and they're 40 years old and they're going to say to me, Melvis, I'm 40, can I apply for this or am I too old? 40, really? You've still got almost 40 years to work before you retire at the age of 80. If you're 50 years old, you've still got at least 30 years to work. If you're 60, you've still got at least 20 years to work. So there's no excuse. Age is not an excuse. So leave a comment in the comment section below and say, Melvis, age is not an excuse. Please put yourself forward and go for this because it is very, very well deserved. And I do appreciate your time. Leave any comments in the comment section. Contact me directly and check this out here.